Well, the Beetlejuice trailer dropped, didn't it? Which takes us nicely
Beetlejuice.
off to one of these super chats from Israel R for $5. Says, "Hello Hcast. I'm glad the new Beetlejuice 2 trailer dropped because it looked silly and fun, and boy, do we need just fun entertainment. Hopefully, Keaton, Burton, Ortega together can make some magic." Thoughts? Well, this is just all about our thoughts, basically. I adored that trailer. I absolutely adored it. It gave me nostalgia vibes, but in the best possible way. It didn't give me Memberberry vibes. It was just nostalgic. It was shot very similarly to the original movie. You could see very plainly and clearly all of the practical VFX on display was absolutely astounding, genuinely incredible stuff. You included one in that stinger there. Culture. It confirms to me everything I'd heard from test screenings, because I'd already done a test screening video on all of this, which revealed all the leaks. This confirmed all of that, basically, which is nice, obviously, to be sort of vindicated and validated with the leaks that I have. I loved it. I thought the trailer was absolutely brilliant. Michael Keaton looks like he's having an absolute blast. Monica Bellucci is as hot as ever. I mean, the woman is ageless. It was really, really good. I have no complaints. It was really good. I liked the intro to the trailer. We can't show it, by the way, because it's going to get copyright claimed, because my video is already copyright claimed. But I liked the intro to the trailer where you see Winona Ryder's character, Dietz, sat down with a TV and stuff, talking about it, and superimposed Beetlejuice on the TV. That's from the movie. Well, this is my guess anyway, because she plays in the movie. She is now a TV presenter. She's a TV medium. So I'm presuming that's her introing her own show. And they've changed what's on the TV for the trailer. But I don't know. That's just a guess. What did you guys think? Because I thought it was really good. I'm really looking forward to it, actually, based on that trailer.
I'll go first. I thought the trailer was silly, fun, and great. I mean, it's going to be something I repeat, often. We don't get to see a lot of fun films. This one looks like it's fun. It does a lot of honoring of the previous stuff, maybe to a fault. One of the complaints I've seen is that it reuses too many of the jokes. I don't necessarily agree with that. What I think is great is that the jokes are updated and are going to continue to land. And I think that, if anything, Keaton just nails this character once again, and he doesn't look out of place at all. And I think it'll be neat seeing Lydia's daughter in this unique position. I'm pretty stoked.
What do you think to the practical effects?
No, practical effects are brilliant. I mean, that was one of the first things I said when I saw it. I was like, this looks like the way it's supposed to. It looks directly in line with the previous film. I'm stoked. I really am.
And what did you think, Bo?
I was a bit lukewarm on it, really. I mean, I might give it a go. I certainly didn't hate it. It's just another. Okay, how do I express it? It looked all right. Put it this way: I like the original Beetlejuice. Definitely like the original Beetlejuice. But I like. I like the original Beetlejuice because it's sort of so weird, and it's sort of completely original, wasn't it? Beetlejuice. There's nothing really like it. It's a classic sort of Tim Burton offering, isn't it? It's completely original. So to do a Beetlejuice 2, just the very concept of it, for what it is, it looks like it's probably going to be good for what it is. I don't disagree with your takes, but it's like you took a really, really quirky, sort of hyper original concept and characters, and you're going to do it again. It's like that's what we criticize everything for. If you want member berries, and I don't necessarily have a problem with member berries in and of themselves. I know a lot of people hate member berries. Like if there's too many, yeah, it gets frustrating and annoying. But that is sort of what you want in a remake or a sequel or something. It looks all right. I'm certainly not going to pour scorn on it or say it looks crap. It doesn't look crap. But I'm just not like, oh my God, I've been waiting 30 years or whatever it is for Beetlejuice 2. I haven't been waiting for that. Also, just before I finish, you do remember, not that this has got any bearing on anything, but do you remember Winona Ryder was like a kleptomaniac?
Yes, yeah.
Stealing stuff. She's a millionaire. It's weird, right?
Super bizarre.
But anyway,
no, it's interesting points of view. I mean, look, it's not a film. It's not a film which I personally cared about, quite frankly. Like when I'd heard about it, I was like, sure, whatever. Like, do they need to make one? No. Like, but then you know, I'd heard about it from my sources and stuff, and then now seeing the trailer, I don't know. There was a charm to it. There was a charm which made me go, oh yeah, maybe this movie will validate its own existence. You know, it will present a reason for why it exists. Because I agree, does there need to be one? No. But maybe this will present a reason for it existing because it's well loved and people really like it and it's executed really well. You know, that hopefully could be the case. But you know, I'm keen for it quite literally just for the practical effects, to be fair. I'm down for that.
One last thing to say. I wonder what if you get someone now that's sort of, I don't know, let's say 17 years old, right? And the original Beetlejuice is just way before their time. They've never seen or heard of it. Beetlejuice 2 comes out and they'll be like, they'll either just watch it and take it for what it is. And it'll be like, this would be a bit weird. Or maybe they'll go back and watch Beetlejuice 1. What would a 17-year-old now think of Beetlejuice 1? Do you think they'd like it? And do you think they would want to see a Beetlejuice 2? I don't know.
Well, so that's an interesting point, isn't it? Is that when a lot of these older properties get rebooted or remade or revamped, who is their audience? You know, it's a perfectly it's very, very valid. And that goes with this one. You know, would a youngster be interested in it? Would they watch the original? Would they care? Yes, no. Yeah, I don't know, to be honest.
Like if I got like if I had like my 14, 15-year-old nephew or something, and I plonked him down in front of Edward Scissorhands, I'm sure he would be like, "What is this? Yeah. This is so crap. What are you making me watch?"
Kids
I might be wrong.
I might be wrong as well. So. Yeah.
This is definitely geared towards people our age that watch the original movie when we were kids, and not only that, but the cartoon, because the cartoon was big too when it came out.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. This takes some elements from that.
I feel bad a bit for pouring some cold water on this. There was no need for that, really.
No, not at all.
I'm going to pour a lot more cold water on it, Bo.
Okay.
Well, go ahead, Tom.
Because actually, I'm going to jump off your point there. You're absolutely 100% correct. First of all, it's been 30 years since the last movie.
Yeah.
This would be like in 1989 if they decided to make a sequel to Tarzan and the Ape Man from 1959. I'm sure quite a few people saw that movie and it's still beloved to this day. But guess what? If a sequel to that with the same actors as a sequel to that film, it would not have gotten my interest as a 9-year-old at that time.
That'd be a feat.
Well, do you want to predicate this with your opinion on the trailer first, though?
It looks like a sad event is going to happen here. Why do we have this sequel? Beetlejuice should have never been touched. The sequel was in development hell for over 25 years.
Is that right?
Reason. Yes, they have tried to do Beetlejuice Goes Hawaiian, and I'm not even kidding. That was the name of one of the titles of the script. They have gone through at least a dozen scripts, and the only thing that has come between this movie and us now has been Tim Burton and Michael Keaton both saying, "Nah, we're good." Now all of a sudden they're both like, "Yeah, let's do it."
So you didn't like the trailer then?
And I'm sorry, Michael Keaton looks tired and old.
I think he looks like he's having fun.
He may be having fun, and good for him, and he's going to get a nice fat payday for this, and good for him. But to me, it's sullying the original. Leave it the hell alone. Go ahead, Bo.
So just quickly, just very, very quickly to say on Michael Keaton's age, I looked at him, I was like, he doesn't look all that old. Let's check how old is he. He's got to be old. Yeah, he's like 72.
Yeah,
like that is quite old. And to be fair, he doesn't look his age in it, but that is old.
Oh,
He's
massively.
old. I mean,
But the point is Beetlejuice
anyway.
shouldn't age.
Oh, yeah, true.
And the plot is exactly what I said it was going to be, and I'm just going, no, because that was kind of a half joke.
What do you think the plot is?
That Beetlejuice is going to come back to the real life world because he finally had his number come up, and he's going to remind Lydia that they're married, and then his actual wife is going to show up and cause trouble, retroactively making Beetlejuice a good guy of sorts in a weird way, which is stupid because I love the TV series, but the one big difference between the TV series and the movie is they made Beetlejuice a good guy. The original movie, he is the villain. That is the point. He is the bad guy in the story. Hence, he should be the bad guy again. Him showing up shouldn't be, we're glad Beetlejuice is back. And what's this crap with Lydia going, well, we got to make it work between the living and the dead. What, is she happy she's married to Beetlejuice now?
No, I think that is an excerpt from her show.
That could be, you're right. I hope so, because right now, because that's what this plot looks like it's going to be, is what I said, is he's coming back claiming they're married, and then his original wife is going to say, oh, no, you're not married because you're married to me. And she's mad at him. So her and her boyfriend cuck thingy is coming after Beetlejuice. And I'm like, what is this crap?
Did you not watch? I swear you were there for my spoiler breakdown of it all.
Maybe not. I don't remember that. But either way, this does not. The only hope this movie has is Jenna Ortega at this point, because otherwise, Bo is right.
Yeah,
it's gonna do opening weekend okay, but 30-40 million tops as far as the old audience coming back to see this, because this is a film that outside of the TV series has not had this longevity past it. It's this little time capsule. It's like they keep talking about doing a sequel to the Goonies. No, leave it alone. It's too late. You've waited too long. If this was 15 years ago, maybe. Even then, I would be like, this is nostalgia bait, right? And again, if people enjoy this, it ends up being good, I'll completely say it was fun and I was wrong the whole time. But the first trailer didn't give me the greatest of feeling. This one's even worse. I'm just going, what is this? It looks weird. It doesn't feel like the original film. It feels almost like a Funny or Die skit that's not funny.
I don't know. I mean, look, yeah, I think it's we'll see. I mean, like, I like the trailer.
Rant
personally.
over.
No. You definitely got some valid points, to be fair. It will be interesting to see. As a trailer, I like the trailer. It'll be interesting to see whether there is any interest in it from just the general audience. But we'll see. We will see, because that'll be the sort of true teller there.
Well, they're just lucky Jenna's in this, because I don't think the word of mouth is going to be all that good unless you guys think otherwise.
I want to say this.
You say that, but you say that, but the trailer itself, in terms of, just pause that. They get a lot of traction. This trailer is getting a lot of traction.
Well, yeah, because this is the movie that the internet willed into existence.
Okay, but
then that's hopefully box office stubs, isn't it? Really?
I hope you're right for them. Yeah.
Let me say this, okay, and this is key. Do you know how you pass down culture? It's through mechanisms like this. It's through films. It's through song. True. It's through everything.
There you go.
And so, saying that this is out of time, out of place, out of date, whatever, sure, but so is Snow White and Peter Pan and all this other stuff that's passed down.
I'll give you an example. Culture. You're not wrong, okay, but then my point would be, then why not just do a remake of Beetlejuice? Because at this point, this is like the Pink Floyd getting back together and making The Wall 2.
Well, no, because you can, I guess, with culture's point, with respect to culture being passed down, you continue culture not necessarily by replicating it directly, but by continuing it. So this is a continuation.
Okay, well, here's a better example then. When the Fly came out in 1980, 85, 86, what year was it? That was pretty much almost the same distance, less time actually in distance than where we are right now between Beetlejuice 1 and Beetlejuice 2. And they actually had sequels to the original Fly. Do you think they would have been better off just doing a sequel at that point to the original Fly than doing a remake?
No, I don't know. Yeah.
See, and I'm not saying that I wouldn't rather have a sequel than a remake. Don't get me wrong. I may even enjoy this movie. But I'm just sitting here going, who is this movie exactly for other than Michael Keaton's bank account? and Tim Burton's bank account at this point. And I don't trust Tim Burton as far as I could throw him, to be honest with you. Keaton's not even the one I'm really worried about. Let's remember now, Tim Burton has not made an original movie since Big Fish.
Amen.
That is the part that turned me off the most.
Oh, come on now. What's wrong with you, Tom?
I don't want Beetlejuice to have some wife show up out of nowhere. The joke should be that Beetlejuice is married to Lydia and she's trying to figure out how to get out of this. That should be the movie. That's it.
All right. Well, look, I'm keen to see Monica Bellucci in a movie, so I don't care.
And that's fair. I don't mind her as an actress, but to me, just adding that character, it felt off.
And I don't care about her as an actress. What are you talking about, Tom?
Okay, so I'll try that again. So
you like her boobs, okay.
So the reason that things are dying is because they've been repurposed, not because they weren't popular. I mean, kids still go back and watch the original trilogy, because their parents introduced it to them as far as Star Wars goes. Same thing for this film. This film has a cult following, just like the Burton film, the animated, I guess, clay animated, whatever you want to call it.
Nightmare Before Christmas. But now imagine if they made a sequel to that, how people would react right now.
I can't imagine. And I think you'd have
a lot of pissed off people. I don't know.
No,
maybe.
Honestly, I think people would watch it.
I love you guys, but when did we get to this point where we think everything should have a fucking sequel? I'm sorry, I don't. There's certain movies that shouldn't be left alone, and to me, Beetlejuice was one of those movies that was pure.
I don't think everything should have a sequel. I said maybe the film will justify its existence.
Yeah, I hope so. Right? I hope you're right, because at this point, that's why I feel. To me, this is like I'm getting that itchy feeling like somebody's going to announce a Goonies 2 or something else. Like it's like, no, leave some of these things in the 80s alone. You've tarnished enough already.
Yeah,
let it be.
I agree and both disagree. But as a trailer, it was a good trailer. We will shuffle on now, though.
Yeah.
Well, here's another trailer. Maybe if we're getting to it, that I may have a different.
I've got to get a super chat first. Let me shuffle on, for God's sake, please.